And joining me on Skype from London is former junior international manager of Western FC, Immanuel Adekunle. Nice to have you join us, Ima.
Yeah, good morning, Solomon.
Yeah, I'm fine. Now, that was an emphatic victory to the delight of many Chelsea fans, wasn't that?
Yeah. We all know that Chelsea has got a very good squad, and we believe they can do it. But until yesterday, that we know that we needed just 3 more points. That we know we already done it by now. But there's something I need to touch on, Solomon. It's about Tottenham. You know, they are so good. They've got a very good team, very good squad. They've got a very good manager, but they lack just one thing, which is experience, and that is what is helping Chelsea right now.
Now, is it really time to celebrate, considering that West Brom could spoil the party on Friday? That's not an easy place to go to, the Hawthorns, really, especially this season for some of the big teams.
Yeah, I know. In Premiership, you never say never. You can never say never in Premiership. Any team can beat any team in Premiership. But as far as I'm concerned, Chelsea has got the consistency. So winning the league is a history right now. Our 5th Premiership title is already in the bag.
Well, how can you be so sure? If Chelsea loses against West Brom on Friday and Tottenham wins over the weekend, man, the equation changes.
I've just told you that, Solomon. I've just told you that Tottenham hasn't got the experience. They haven't got the experience to put that kind of pressure on Chelsea. So winning against West Brom is not the issue. If we even lose against West Brom, I bet you we're winning against Sunderland.
Okay, they will then be delaying the party. But then, before we talk about the Champions League game tonight, the Super Eagles list is out. And aren't you surprised? Victor Moses, Chelsea is not there. Aren't you surprised? Some players like Olaina is in the team. Mike Ago in the team. Tyrone Ebuehi in the team. What do you make of that list?
I think the manager is just trying to, bring in some players to give them some. It's like a trial for them. It is not. I don't see it as a problem, because as a manager, you bring in players, you try to give them trials, you try to see what they can bring to the team. But you know your first 11. He's got his first 11. So inviting Moses now is like disturbing him. He's going to invite him when it matters most.
But do you think that the Super Eagles, the 3-time African champions, that national team should be a place where you sort of invite people for trials? Tyrone Ebuehi, Mike Ago, Awazim, players who haven't really cut it, or players who haven't really cut it. It's not a rehabilitation. It should be the place for the best players.
Solomon, remember that this so-called national team players, the Mikel Obis, the Victor Moses, they cannot keep playing forever. So you need to start bringing in young players that can take over from them. You need to give them trials to know their capability. So I think he's doing the right thing, and I think the Super Eagles will come up good.
Now, you can't rule out Champions League surprises in the Champions League. But do you think that Monaco has got any beef in them tonight to turn the tide against Juventus?
Solomon, to be frank with you, it's a capital letter no. The reason is you are playing against a Juventus side who are so experienced in Champions League football. And when you talk of Monaco, look at Monaco. They are just a side that is fine. They are good, but they haven't got that experience. So playing against a team like Juventus is just a no-brainer.
All right, thank you so much there, Immanuel Adekunle, manager at Western FC London, talking to us there about the English Premier League, the UEFA Champions League, and of course the Super Eagles list. That's all of sports at this time. Back to Mike and Busola.